don't know if you can see the property line behind me. It's kind of a ways out. Anyway, we were going to start on doing some of the fencing, but you know, just looking more closely at it, the way that the corner posts are and everything, it'd just be a big hassle to take care of that myself when I can just pay somebody to do it. I don't want to do a lot of stuff on this property like that, but being that I don't know what the hell I'm doing, I would much rather have a professional do it and have something as important as a perimeter fence done by somebody else. And just to give you an idea of how much I don't know what I'm doing, I've got here, these are my plans. These are, try to get the white balance to focus a little bit better, but these are my plans. This is what I've drawn up for the project that I'm going to be working on today, which is to build an outhouse. And so we need somewhere to do our business, and you know, it's the woods. You can do your business in the woods, but make it a little more comfortable for my wife and anybody else that comes over, especially when we're hanging out at night, lighting fires and whatever. You can hide in the dark, but out here, bright in the day, I think it's like 2:30 right now, you know, be pretty obvious if you just post up against a tree. So, you know, the way I figure it is this will be a good practice for me, because it's not really all that important, and it's not going to be something that's going to be here longer than 6 months, as long as everything else goes according to plan. So temporary structure, good practice for me, an excuse to buy a lot of cool tools. And so I'm just going to find us a spot now to put that outhouse, and we'll put that together. So to give you a quick rundown of what we're doing here, I got some lumber laid out here. I went and got some 4x4 posts about 10 feet high. I'm going to bury those about 3 feet in the ground to get it stabled and anchored. And then I think what we're going to end up doing is building some very simple frames, just the edges and maybe one board down the middle. These are 2x4s cut to 8 feet to length. I've also got a 4x4 over here that's about 6 foot in length, and the only reason that I have that is I'm going to try to use that as some sort of footer. I was going to get stone footers, but you know, it was on the other side of the store, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So, so I just grabbed us a little 6 foot post and see what we can do with that. I've also got this board here. This board is pretty cheap, and I'm not 100% certain that it's going to be waterproof. It's really thin. I don't know what you call this board, but we got these. These are 4x8 sheets. And we went ahead and had them cut one of them in half, one down to 4 feet. So we got these boards here. This is about going to be the footprint, a 4x4 footprint of the outhouse, and we're going to use that for the flooring. The second sheet, who knows what we're going to use it for, but I got another sheet that I had cut. I had that one cut to 5x4 so that we can have a little overhang, a little lip for the roof, because the roof is going to be slanted, so it's going to need a little bit more, and with any luck it'll hang over a little bit more after that as well. If not, I got to figure something else out. I also got this piping here. Got it from the garden section. Again, I don't know what any of this crap is called, but I got this this little elbow here, and my hope is that, you know, you'll be able to dump in the bucket, and we'll be able to bury this pipe on the ground to kind of just shimmy it away, so it's just not just sitting there right underneath the bucket. You know, there's probably better ways to do this, and but this is just what I come up with on the fly. Wasn't expecting to build an outhouse today, but here I am. I got some nails and some screws. I bought a drill. Turns out drills don't come with bits. That box of screws there says it has some of the bit that I need. I really hope that's the truth, because you know, it says here free bit included, but a lot of the boxes that I picked up were cracked open, so hopefully nobody stole my bit. Got a leveler, a square, a handsaw. I got the chainsaw there to cut the 4x4. I think it'll just be a little bit quicker. Doesn't have to be exactly precise. Got a cheap little toilet seat lid. That was just $5, and we're going to use the bucket here as the actual can to sit on. We just got to find some way to mount that all in there. So kind of just doing it all on the fly. I can't do a time-lapse video or anything. I'm recording this with my phone right now, and that's just not going to work. So this is what we got. These are our materials. Now I got to find a spot. I'm thinking I'm going to do it off the walkway over there, but we'll see what happens. Now hold up. I know what you're thinking. Tim, That is the dumbest idea for a foundation that I've ever thought of. Why are you doing this? This is stupid. Why would you do that? And you're right. I don't know why I did that, okay? So I designed this this outhouse on basically on the back of a napkin kind of thing. I think I showed you earlier on the plans that I made, the plans that I put together to build it. So it was done on the fly. I was planning on doing a lot of fencing, and instead I decided to build an outhouse. I had like an hour to put everything together. Enough excuses, right? So it was a bad idea. I'm here a couple days later now, and I want to show you, we had some heavy rain and some stuff come down, so I want to show you what survived and what didn't. All right, so there's my hole. The hole is okay, looking good. It's a little paler than I remember it, but I actually need to make this hole a lot bigger. And what I've decided to do is these posts, these are coming out. I'm going to use these for something else down the road, but after doing a little more research and looking into things a little bit more, I think this is a bad idea, and we're just going to get rid of the posts. I'm still going to be able to use the 2x4s, but I'm going to have to go buy some more material because the new plan that I have is just not going to cut it. Now, this is the part that I was talking about. This is a garbage idea. I don't know why I thought of this. This is stupid. And, you know, the rain came down and hit it, and I think what happened is the weight on the back of this just wasn't going to cut it, and so now this is garbage. This is garbage. It's not going to make it. So yeah, this is still going to be where the outhouse is going to be. I need to make that hole at least twice as big. And then I have a different idea on what we're going to do for the foundation of the place. Bush Radical had a great video on how to make an outhouse. His is going to be way fancier than mine. But remember that tree that's laying down over there? I think we're going to cut that and use the logs from that tree to work as a base, to run parallel over the hole, and then create that as a foundation, and then use the weight from the logs to hold the outhouse down rather than having these big posts here. Seems to work for him, and so I trust his judgment better than mine, and so we'll go ahead and go with that. Over here, the other pieces of wood, I'm going to keep these. These seem to do okay. I posted these up under the tree before we left that night, just because I thought there might be rain, and if there was, I was hoping to salvage some of this, and this actually turned out okay. This is nice and solid. None of it's really been cut. It's got some crap growing on it or something like that, but you know, it's a little warped, a little bent, but that's normal for wood. So I think these will still make good walls and good doors. I need to come up with a better idea for the roof. I really like his clear roof, so we'll see if we can do something like that. But anyway, I want to keep all of that first section in this video, just so you can see how stupid I am and all the mistakes that we make along the way. I don't want to cut anything out like that. So instead, this is just going to have to be a two-part video instead of a one-part video. I've got some more camera equipment and stuff coming so that you don't have to deal with my shaky camera or me holding it or poor audio quality. It's going to be a couple weeks before that stuff shows up, so just hang in there. We'll have some better equipment on the way soon to better record all this stuff, maybe add in some time lapses and that sort of thing. We've got some good ideas planned for some stuff we want to do, so hopefully y'all stay tuned. Check out the Instagram and Twitter and all that kind of stuff, and I'll see you later. Adios.